I mean, I could do a squat. Okay. Hey guys, it's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another video. Today's video I'm partnering up with Magic Chef to bring you guys more air fryer recipes. Today I'm going to show you guys 2 recipes that require absolutely no oil, guys. No oil whatsoever. If you guys didn't know, I've made a couple of recipe videos in the past where I use an air fryer, and these are super easy, super delicious recipes. So if you guys want to check out those recipes after you watch this video, I'll link those recipe videos down below. If you guys didn't know what an air fryer is a magical device. That is a must-have in your kitchen. It is so great because it makes food like you have fried it. It's almost like you have deep fried it without adding tons of oil. I like to think of it as like a super oven. It's almost like a high-speed, high-pressure oven. So it is something that I absolutely love and I could use for so many different things. So this is the Magic Chef XL digital air fryer, and I love this because it is larger than the other ones I've ever used. So you can actually fit a lot into this air fryer. You can actually do so much in this little thing right here. And it's actually not even that heavy. I mean, I could do a squat like this. I don't even know. It's also, of course, super easy to use. All you have to do is plug it in and turn it on and just adjust the temperature and adjust the time, and it does the work for you. I don't like to read instructions. So if you guys are interested in getting yourself a beautiful air fryer, you can get this one right here, the Magic Chef XL digital air fryer, with the link down below. And of course, I had to get you guys a little discount code. For the first 2 weeks, it is actually going to be 30% off. So use the code below to get 30% off for the first 2 weeks, and then afterwards it's going to be 20% off with a different code. I'll leave those codes down below. I'm not sure how long the 20% off code will last, but definitely check out the link down below. Use those codes and get yourself that awesome discount. So if you guys are interested in some delicious oil-free air fryer recipes, keep on watching. So this first recipe I am so proud of, and I really hope you guys try this out. This is a corn dog recipe. Air fried, no oil, vegan corn dogs, okay? I know. Mind-blowing. I did not know that I could do this because I was actually Googling, I was actually looking for a recipe for this because I was like, this could be a great idea, and I couldn't find a vegan air-fried corn dog recipe with no oil, so here we are today. Oh my gosh, did I invent something? Probably not. But either way, it's delicious, it's great. So here is the recipe. Let's start out with the dry ingredients. We've got some cornmeal here. I also have some all-purpose flour. I also have some sugar, salt, and baking powder. Now let's mix all of the dry ingredients together in a mixing bowl. And if you guys need the written recipe or the ingredients list, that will be listed in a blog post that will be linked down below. Next, we can add our wet ingredients. I'm adding some applesauce as well as some non-dairy milk. I'm using almond milk. So that's how simple the batter is. Now I'm actually going to be plating some breadcrumbs so that we can coat the batter before we throw in the corn dogs. The veggie dogs I'm using are these Eve's veggie dogs. I can find these easily at the grocery store, and I also think they taste very good. They taste pretty much just like hot dogs. So I'm cutting them in half because I wanted to make mini corn dogs because it's easier to batter, but you can try and make the full ones if you want, if you're up for the task. And of course, you can insert your wooden skewers into the hot dogs. I'm actually using coffee stir sticks and disposable wooden chopsticks for this because I couldn't find wooden skewers. You just gotta make do with what you have. These worked perfectly fine. And now it is time to batter these bad boys. I'm simply using my hands and fingers to mold that batter onto each hot dog. My tip number 1 would be to wet your hands first with some water before you batter each hot dog. The reason you want to wet your hands with water is because the batter will become quite sticky if your hands are dry, so it's going to be really hard to work with, and it's going to be hard to mold that batter onto the hot dog. So yeah, just keep some water in front of you. It's that simple. And then yeah, you're just going to mold each hot dog, make it into the shape that you want, make sure it's covered nicely, and then roll it in some breadcrumbs. Once you got the corn dogs ready, we're gonna plop them into the air fryer. And I'm just gonna make it so that the corn dogs aren't touching each other, just in case it sticks together. And yeah, we're just gonna throw that in. And I am going to cook it at 370 degrees for about 12 minutes. Now, halfway through, I did flip it. So I did 6 minutes first and then another 6 minutes. Super simple. Be careful when you do take them out. The wooden skewers can get quite hot. So I just used some chopsticks to take out the corn dogs. And there they are. Aren't they so cute? And of course, I like the traditional ketchup and mustard on top of my corn dogs. I tried to make it look pretty, but my ketchup bottle was just not cooperating. You know what I'm saying? Okay, taste test time. Half the corn dogs are finished.
Perfect.
It's really hot. I'm like dying. Okay.
So hot.
I'm just teasing him. You want some? Hey?
Ooh, good.
I'm impressed with myself.
I'm impressed too.
This is really good.
I don't even like corn dogs.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, she
5 stars.
approves. He's like, I want to bite.
Aww. You're so mean.
He is so mean. I'm impressed.
I'm proud of myself. Try this at home, folks. And there you have it, guys. We have oil-free vegan mini corn dogs made in an air fryer. I am so happy to be sharing this with you. This is kind of something I'm really proud of, so I hope you guys try this out. All right, did you guys enjoy those corn dogs? I know, right? Anyways, next recipe is going to be a roasted pepper, roasted tomato pasta sauce. I actually made this a few weeks ago and I thought it was so delicious, so I had to share it with you guys. Something about roasted peppers just makes everything taste so good. So here is the very simple pasta sauce recipe. This is super simple. I'm just going to cut a red bell pepper in half and take out the seeds. And I have these really yummy tomatoes that I got from BC that I thought I would throw in as well. So I'm just going to take out the stem part and then I'm going to cut the tomatoes in half. And I'm just going to put some seasonings onto each tomato half. So I'm just putting some salt, some pepper, and a sprinkling of basil and oregano. And then we're going to throw everything into the air fryer, and I set my temperature at 320 degrees Fahrenheit. I cooked everything for about 25 minutes, so if you guys want to cook it faster, you can actually increase the temperature. I'm sure that would work totally fine. 320 is just something I chose myself, so yeah. And while that's cooking, of course, you can prep the other ingredients you need for the pasta, including the pasta itself, so I'm going to cook the pasta. I also chopped up some zucchini that I also bought from BC as well because I wanted to throw that into my pasta dish. I'll show you how I prepped it after. And here are the roasted peppers and tomatoes. The peppers will look a little bit shriveled up, maybe even slightly charred. And of course the tomatoes, the juice from the tomatoes should be kind of oozing out. Oh, so good. We're going to throw everything into a food processor or a blender. And I'm going to throw in the zucchini into the air fryer as well. I cooked that at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for only 10 minutes. And once everything is prepared, we can throw everything into a wok and just put it all together. So we're going to throw in those veggies. And I'm also going to add in some chickpeas for the protein and the spaghetti noodles. And of course, the sauce. There's the sauce. Oh my gosh, this sauce is so good. So good. Now I had a little bit too much noodle for the sauce. The amount of sauce was just not enough. So my tip would be to make more roasted peppers and tomatoes, or you can throw in some tomato paste, some chopped tomatoes, or whatever other type of canned tomatoes that you might have. And honestly, this probably doesn't need too much more seasoning, but I decided to add in some garlic powder, some pepper, and a little bit more salt. Oh, and also these crushed red pepper flakes, which I love and go so well with pasta. It's so good. But these are spicy, so you don't have to add those in there. This sauce recipe would go so well with the lentil meatballs that I made before. If you guys have not checked out that recipe, I'll link the video down below. I'm actually using an air fryer to make the lentil meatballs in that video as well. So it would go really, really well with this recipe. Definitely check it out. And there you have a super easy and delicious vegan pasta sauce recipe. There's something about roasting the peppers that brings out such a delicious and sweet flavor, which I love so much. If you are more lazy, or if you don't have fresh tomatoes, you can actually roast a pepper alone in the air fryer and then just throw that into a food processor with some canned tomatoes and seasonings. And I've made that pasta sauce that way before, which is super delicious as well. Alright everybody, that is it for my no oil air fryer recipes. If you guys are interested in more air fryer recipes, I will link the previous videos I've done in the description box so you can get more ideas on what you can do with an air fryer. And of course, I would like to thank Magic Chef for sponsoring this video and providing me with this awesome and beautiful air fryer. If you guys want to get your hands on this, don't forget to check out the link down below. And of course, do not forget to use the discount code so you can get yourself an awesome discount. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!